I'm talking red hot, wet kiss falling off your lips. I'm talking red hot, red dress hanging on your hips. I'm talking backseat heartbeat pounding in my chest. I'm seeing red. I'm seeing red.
What's going on, guys? So the title might be a little bit of clickbait, but it is true. I had complete buyer's remorse with my two-wheel drive Tacoma. When I bought it, it was definitely just a truck to get to and from work, and then I got bit by the bug, the modding, I guess you would call it, Tacoma bug, and I really fell in love with these trucks, man, and they are awesome. Ever since, had buyer's remorse. So here we are. I traded it in. I definitely took a huge hit on the upside down equity, but my payments didn't jump really that much. So here we are, 2017 Toyota Tacoma SR5 4x4. So the only difference is this is a four-wheel drive truck, or I should say part-time. But I've done quite a few things different and didn't do other things so far in this truck. The headlights are actually, I should say the light setup's pretty much the same. It's the aux beam LED headlights with the ALA LED fogs. I will be putting Baja Design ambers in there, but they're not cheap, but you definitely get what you pay for. So those are coming. Speaking of Baja Designs, on the ditch lights this time, I went Baja Designs Squadron. You see all the bugs on there. Sports. These things are super bright, awesome. Ever since I had these, I don't want to do anything else. Definitely expensive, but you get what you pay for. Tires. 285s this time, not 265. So they're a little bit taller. They do rub a little. You can see back here, just barely. That's with spacers and a 2 1/4 inch lift. I'm gonna have to trim, there's no doubt about it. I'll have to do the body mount chop as well as a little bit of fender persuasion. For this front suspension, we are rocking Bilstein 5100s again with OME 877 or 887, I should say, coils. So these are set at 0. Definitely a difference in ride quality in the front. I definitely suggest, if you have the extra coin, to do that. I will be getting new upper control arms and probably new coilovers when I get a chance. We'll go around to the back suspension here. This time I am running 5160s. That's a remote reservoir in the back with a Headstrong off-road. Instead of the Add-A-Leaf, I went with the Progressive Add-A-Leaf, which is a 3-spring, but it squeaks like no tomorrow, so I gotta fix that. I even put grease in there, so I'm still working on a solution for that. I am running Spider Track spacers again. This time I did not powder coat my wheels, I painted them. And except for the fact that, this is all dust. Except for the fact that when they did my tires, I don't think the paint had cured. And they chipped it a little bit around there, which I'll redo, but not too bad. Speaking of paint, I did not plastic dip this either. This is paint. I just used regular old, I think it was Krylon, but like the heavy duty paint, I used primer, paint, and clear coat. Now obviously multiple layers, and I followed the instructions, let everything cure, all that good stuff, and it came out great. And there's no, I mean, it's great, no chipping, no nothing yet. I've done it probably a month ago. I got rid of the Claymore, which is cool, but went with a little something more functionality. I don't have the money for the bumper yet, so I just got that recovery hitch, and that is a Smittybilt. They're only like 30 bucks, so it's not too bad. In the back, I still have my toolbox, but you can see there's trash back there. I plastic dipped it, and it's holding up pretty well. So it definitely ties the look of the truck together. You can see I have the fire stick here. I am running a CB now. I'm still hooking that up, kinda. I'm waiting on the speaker to come in. But step back, kind of give you a look of the truck stance from behind. I definitely like the black on black look. It's super hard to keep clean. Like, I literally washed this yesterday, and you can see how dirty it is. From a distance, it doesn't look that dirty, but it is filthy. And that's just the nature of owning a black vehicle. We'll come around in the back. Nothing fancy, just dirt everywhere because of where I live. Alright, go ahead and turn these lights off now. This time I went a little different with the mats. I went with the Huskies. I was not impressed with the weather ticks. I gotta put that down a little bit. There we go. I just shook those out. These seem to be holding up a little bit better. As far as the form, it's a little more flexible, not as rigid, and I think that works better. So you can definitely see, I literally just vacuumed this out the other day. But I do have the Hondo Garage vent mount with the RAM mount, cell phone mount, which I like that a lot better than what I had. It's a little difficult getting it in, but it works. And then I think that's it as far as the CB. I'll go ahead and show you. So that's where I have the CB mounted, right through there. I do have the antenna running. I'll show you. I'll come back. So that's where I have it mounted on my toolbox. We'll see how well that works until I can get an actual mount for my bed. But I have it running in between there, and then it goes down there to under the truck and through right there. I still have the RTV silicone in it, but if you cut an X into it, you can push the antenna adapter through. We'll come back up. I'm trying not to make you dizzy. And there's the Bible. And I have it coming out right here, and it goes underneath the seat into that. I hardwired into that USB power port right there, 12 volt. I hardwired a CB into there, and it is mounted inside there. So a nice clean look besides this little bit right there. Other than that, that is all I've done to this truck, and I'm really happy with it. The lift, I know I'm gonna get some questions on that. It sits about 2 1/4 to 2 1/2 inches on the front, and about 2 1/4 to 2 inches on the back. It really depends. I never could get an accurate reading. So the grill is classy dipped. That's not painted, by the way. I would like to get a TRD Pro grill one of these days, along with a bumper. I mean, you guys know these truck builds are never complete. But there you go. Hope you guys like. This is just a quick overview of the new Tacoma. If you guys have any questions, man, feel free to put it in the comments. I will get back to you as soon as I can. I'm gonna get back on YouTube. I'm fixing to move, so there's gonna be some changes there, but there it is.